viewers, and most particularly to those beloved students, parents, guardians of 2-in-1 Omega Public School and Kindergarten, Model. A very warm greetings to you all from Omega House. Well, today I would like to discuss to you about our online class. In fact, many people might question, why online class now? Why didn't we start much earlier? Yes, that could be a good question. But we had started this vacation, or say holiday, beginning from March 13th. And the order by the government was that that holiday would continue, that holiday would be extended until March 31st. However, we thought that this holiday would be too long and it's going to be surely disturb the summer vacation. So we decided that instead of giving the holiday until March 31st, we had declared the holiday until April 14th, which would be in place of summer vacation. And therefore, we did not have the need of starting online class. And instead, we gave assignments, homeworks, and all those sort of things that the students will be doing during vacation. However, as the time goes by, we understand that the situation of the world and the country and the state is getting worse instead of getting better. So the government again extended this lockdown to another few more weeks. And in such a situation, I, along with all my staffs, we decided to have a meeting and to discuss about this online class. And we had a meeting 2 days ago, and in that meeting we talked about the advantage and the disadvantage of online class. And the question that comes from many of the teachers, and even from you parents, as we have seen in the WhatsApp group, that is, how comes with this online class will the students be benefited? Whereas many of them are still unable to get benefit even in the offline class, in the real class, where teachers are teaching them very effectively. Yes, good question. Another question is, another complaint or another disadvantage of having online class is, we have many parents away from having the access to internet, away from having the access to smartphone, those in hilly areas, and even in some people in a plain area who might have the access to internet, yet they cannot afford to have smartphones or laptops or desktop whatsoever. So for those people, what should happen if we conduct this online class? And that is a question. Those are the questions raised among the teachers. And as we kept discussing about the advantage, disadvantage of online class, we came to the conclusion that online class must be done. Just because of a few parents, just because of a few students who do not have the access to internet, who do not have the access to smartphone, why should those students and parents who have the access to internet and smartphone and laptops, how can they forfeit? How can they lose this very important class? And to that question, the answer was no. These students, these parents who have the access to internet and smartphones and so on, they should be privileged. They cannot suffer the same problem that others have. And so, to that decision, we came to the opinion that we should start online class. Now, my request to parents who do not have access to nets, please go to those parents who have those nets and try to copy or try to note down the notes. Try to write down the notes try to listen, try to upload the musics, the audios and the videos that is sent by the teachers. And that is the request that I give to all those parents who have no access to net. How do we do online class? Class 8, 9, 10, it is surely compulsory. Very, very much compulsory. And they are going to have these classes inclusive of all subjects. And we are going to try our level best. And the teachers are very well experienced and dedicated, and I believe they will do much better than I say now. And this online class will come in the form of audio, in the form of video, and in the form of giving notes. So in those three forms, the class will come. Be ready. And we have already created WhatsApp group class-wise. And you please join the link, and then you will, if you are in class 1, if you are in class 10, if you are in class 9, you please join the link, and you will be in that particular class in the WhatsApp group. Be ready. And this online class will also be effective for class 7, 6, 5, 4, 3. And but from class 3 to class 7, it might not be necessarily that we might take all the subjects. Perhaps some of the important subjects that we might be doing within these mentioned classes. The problem comes class 2, class 1. I really wonder how this online class will be effective for the lower class students. But the teachers will do their best. They will give notes, and when these notes come, and when this audio and video comes, the parents must force the students to make them sit and listen, and to make them sit and copy down and write down all those notes. And time to time, this will be checked, and time to time, the teachers concerned will tell you to submit those write-ups that you are doing in view of the notes and the class assignments that the teachers give you. And at the end of the day, when the lockdown is opened, or when all schools are opened, we are going to have a thorough checking on your notes. And during these online classes, we are going to see what you have done. And this is going to bear good marks. I am not really sure how much mark will it carry, but we are going to set a mark, and you, depending on your performance, we are going to see, we are going to give you marks. And if you're not doing anything, make sure, yes, definitely, you will be getting promotion, as the government has already mentioned about that. But promotion, automatic promotion is not important. Knowledge is important. Obedience is important. Beloved students, we love you. Though you are away from us, we always think about you. Our hearts always go with you, students. So you have to study well, and you have to be obedient. Instead of playing games, instead of playing fun games, instead of watching different kinds of movies and all those unnecessary stuffs, why don't you sit in front of the phone or TV, write down on the laptop, write down, copy down the notes, and start studying now. Class KG, nursery, pre-nursery, I'm not really sure how the teachers will give you the materials, but I suggest to my teachers that they would give you notes that, for you to learn. And for the pre-nursery, nursery, those writings, they will help you. They will just click in a video and how to write down C, how to write down E, how to write down 1, 2, those are things, and the handwriting, and you will follow the footsteps, the hand steps of the writing, and that you have to do it very well. And how much effect will this online class do? 70% depends on the parents, not the students. Because you parents are the ones to control your kids. They are no more in our hands. During school days, they are in our hands. We ask them, we control them, we beat them, we encourage them, and we instruct them, we discipline them, we teach them. But now, your students are away, your children are away from us, and we cannot do anything with them. And it is your duty to control them and to make sure that they sit properly, they sit strictly and right down. So, any other necessary information will be given to you later. And thank you, parents, students, and guardians for watching. Thank you. See you. Bye-bye.